Hello guys, Brad the Rad Gamer here, and today we are going to be talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs. The game in the background does not matter, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I know this isn't my usual video of me in sports, in gaming, sorry. This is a sports game. Yeah, I just want to talk about the Maple Leafs. They are my favorite hockey team, and I enjoy hockey, so let's get right into this. So the Toronto Maple Leafs lost 11 games. They finally snapped out of it after beating the last place team in the league, the the Edmonton Oilers, 5-1. And yeah, it wasn't really a great win. Like, all their goals squeaked through. I saw the replays and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, but what the Toronto Maple Leafs need to do to try and get back in the playoffs, obviously they probably won't make it this year, but if they do, that would be lucky. They probably won't though. Anyway, so let's talk about the Leafs. So what needs to happen is players need to be traded. My opinion, Lupul has to go. You can probably trade him for Band-Aids. Band-Aids would probably be more useful than Lupul. He always gets injured every season, at least once, and sometimes twice a season. Like, that's a lot. Like, if your star player gets injured a lot, that's not good. But if you do decide to keep Lupul because you probably can't get anyone for him, then you gotta keep him on your second line. He is a momentum player, and if you have a momentum player on your team, you should keep him. Other people that should be traded, in my opinion, Clarkson. He doesn't do anything. You should buy him out if you have to. He hasn't done anything good for the team. All he does is he's physical and he just tries to start fights, with what I've seen lately. Yeah. And the lines, in my opinion, should not be like what they are right now. They should not be JVR, Bozak. But Bozak is like a top first line or second line center, and who else? Kessel. Should not be the top line. Top line should be Lupul, Bozak, and Kessel. If you decide to keep Lupul, in my opinion, or whoever you trade for Lupul. Yeah, and then the second line should not be Clarkson. If Clarkson stays on the team, he's a third or fourth liner. Second line should be JVR, Kadri, and whoever you trade for to get another player there. So that is the forward lines. Then it should be Holland on the third line with Clarkson and Komarov, in my opinion. And the fourth line is whoever you want on the fourth line, because they're barely ever used. And what I've been seeing lately is the Leafs play all their lines it feels like equal amount of time on the ice for each line, which is not what I like to see. Usually when the Leafs are doing good, like when they made the playoffs that one year, they were more physical, and they played their first and second line a lot more than their third and fourth line. And that's why I believe the Toronto Maple Leafs are always getting outplayed, because they have their crappy lines playing against the better lines that the other teams have. And if you play the first and second line more, you will probably get more chances to score on the goalie. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that lately. Who you should trade for defense? Phaneuf. I think his time is up in Toronto. He does not deserve to be the captain of Toronto. I don't know who should be the captain of Toronto, but he does not deserve to be the captain of Toronto. Gardner's got to go. Made some bad plays this year. I mean, he could have used his hand on a few plays. Instead, he tries to whack the stick out of midair, and he scored on himself. Or he didn't score on himself, but he caused the own goal. Versus the LA Kings this year. And yeah, this just hasn't been a great Leaf season. Goalie's got to go. You got to start from your goalie out. Bernier hasn't been Bernier. Bernier, when you got him last year, he was a beast. He was doing everything right till he got injured. And Reimer, he just hasn't been himself. Reimer always gets injured, and Reimer just never he has his games, but he just can't keep it together. And what I've been seeing, you play your goalies way too much. You play Bernier way too much, and I think that's why he gets tired and has lost those games, because you play him way too much. You don't give Reimer any time unless it's a back-to-back. And that's just my opinion. You should play Reimer more. Bernier's got to go. You can keep Reimer, but Bernier has to go. If you don't play the goalies equal amounts of time, like Bernier 2 games, Reimer 1 game, then the goalies are just going to get tired. You play Bernier a lot this season, and head coach Horchuk has got to go, and firing Randy Carlyle was a bad idea, in my opinion. Halfway through the season, you fire Carlyle, which is not a good thing, and then you lose a lot of games, which took you out of the playoff spot. That's not a good thing. You should have kept Carlyle. He probably could have got the team together. I mean, they were on a losing streak, but Carlisle could have made it better. Yeah, so this Leafs team hasn't been doing good. I mean, they need to be more physical like they were in, I think it was 2011 was the shortened season, and they made the playoffs. When they made the playoffs in 2011, 2012, they were or I think it was 2012, 2013. Sorry, they were an absolute beast. They were physical. They were winning games, and even if people are always like the Leafs won't make the playoffs, and it was just a shortened season. They got lucky. No, in my opinion, they had the skill. They had everything. They were just doing good then. They were doing great. They were physical. They were winning games. And in my opinion, they would have made the playoffs that year no matter what, even if it was a shortened season. But anyways, guys, that's all the time I have. Yeah, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Tell me in the comments what you think. Peace out.